Welcome back to Main Street Living. The recent boom in live streaming for musicians, although forced by COVID-19, has been a scramble for a lot of artists to adapt. So, Artist Collective hopes to be a go to resource for musicians during this turbulent time. And our next guest, Evan Price, is co founder and music consultant there at Artist Collective. Welcome to the show, Evan. How are
How's
you
it
doing,
going, man? Good. Thanks for having me.
Hey man, I see that you have the shirt in the background that says "Back to the Music." All right, so your background offers a sense of empathy to the artists using this platform. So, what exactly is Artist Collective?
Sure, thanks. Artist Collective is a new type of artist development company that really focuses on e-learning and sharing the go-tos on what to do in the music industry for independent artists that may not be signed. They may just have a great craft and they want to make a business behind it. So we can kind of give them the ins and outs, give them real life examples, strategies, walkthroughs, and even trainings from other people within the industry to just show them what the music industry is about.
That's interesting because I'm sure that was before COVID-19, but how has COVID-19 affected the music industry in your opinion?
In the music industry as a whole, I think it's definitely rocked it. In terms of our business model, it's been thriving. People are at home. Artists are at home. They are realizing that any kind of economy can be this fragile. So why not go in on their passions and learn a new skill during this time? So enrollment has been at an all-time high. I'm very humbled by it. Billboard picked this up and was sharing about our resources. So it's been great because people are at home and they want to learn a new skill.
Yeah, well, how are artists actually staying afloat during the pandemic? Because I know, it's like for a lot of us when we're used to performing live in front of people, and then we go to, okay, so now I'm gonna perform and not get any reaction.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been a struggle for a lot of people, especially a lot of bands. It's really forced them into, okay, let's figure out this live Facebook Live, Instagram Live. How do we recreate that in-person experience and take it live? And it's also just force them to kind of look at marketing strategies, apart from just meeting people at a bar and saying, come check out my band. How do you recreate that again online? So it's been an interesting time. I know some venues may not be here when this comes back around, which is sad. There's some venues here in Chicago that I am already seeing that they're going to be permanently closed. So it's definitely shifting the industry, but I think it's gonna work out.
Yeah, I think I remember performing at is it the Promenade? It's like a very it's like in a part of Uptown Chicago.
Yeah.
We taped an episode on Laugh Tracks, and they filmed it at I think it's the Promenade, but that was a beautiful place. So I hope venues like that do continue. Now, you also have a mindful approach towards investing in personal branding, collaboration, and creating long-lasting connections with fans. Now, what advice do you have for independent artists right now?
Yeah, that's interesting you brought that up. Thanks. In April, we unveiled our monthly curriculum, which was living online with your super fans. This was right when COVID started and everybody was at home and artists were confused on what to do, but you can actually build a greater relationship online more than you think. So my best advice is just take the time to get to know your fans, even somebody who likes one thing, slide in the DMs and have a conversation with them and be a person, it's more than just listen to my music, like create that connection and you're going to build lifelong super fans, as we call them.
Absolutely. That's a great point that you're making about, how music is going to keep us together and, in these hard times. Where can our viewers get more information as we get ready to wrap this up, man?
Sure. Yeah, you can go to our website. It's artistcollect.com. Check us out at Artist Collect, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out to me on Instagram as well. It's AC_Evan, and you just reach out to us. We would love to give you any kind of value before you jump into the membership, which the membership is totally free to start for a whole month. So if you're on the fence, try us out.
Absolutely. And the most important thing, as I'm looking at my sheet here, I saw that you've been in the industry for 15 years, okay, and you do have another co-founder, is Vinny. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys also have a firsthand experience in your roles as a bouncer, touring drummer, promoter, digital marketer. So you guys are the one-stop shop. essentially, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. We were artists first. And I think that's important. It's just like, we walked the walk. We were artists and drummers and managers, and we wore a bunch of different hats. And I think that's important to be able to have a bird's eye view of how the industry really works.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, man. And thank you for keeping us moving and listening and dancing during these tough times. And we definitely look forward to seeing more from what you guys are putting out there for everyone. Thanks, Evan.
Cool, man. Thank you. Have a good day.